What's going on, guys? I know I'm not on the screen. It's not an illusion. But I wanted to go over the cards real quick. I was gonna do a video the other day, yesterday. I was gonna do a video yesterday, but there was only 2 cards that came out, and I think it's still the same 2 cards, and then they just added this one, which I haven't checked out yet. But let's go over the 3 cards that they did release and, you know, take it from there. First up is going to be Damien Drill Arm Brawler. Fanfare: if another Machina card was played this turn, gain Storm, strike, deal X damage to all enemies equal to the number of allied Machina followers in play. Now, obviously, that's going to be really good with the last card that just came out, the Iron Glider Elf, which is puts a Machina card in the hand. Could be a magic card or not, you know, hopefully it's not a spell. But if it is a follower, you know, you're going to start reducing the cost of the followers in the Machina Forest type, and that's going to be really good. And remember, you can also evolve it and get another card. This card is busted, but when this card, depending on how many on the field, so you got to think turn 6 you're going to drop them. Hopefully you have another minion that's going to hit AoE 1 and then, you know, proceed there. But turn like 10 or turn later than that, you can actually set up a couple of Machinas on the field before playing him to deal a lot of damage when he strikes. And you also have to play 1 to even give him Storm, but that's why I think it's a better as a turn 7, turn 8, 9, 10. But there's ways that you can actually play him on an earlier turn, because you can have this cost reduced not only by this card, but I think there's another card that does it in Machina, and it could be even more. Forest Machina was always about aggro and board flooding, so we'll see how more support that they get that. We already have bounce, right? So we can be bouncing the Iron Glider back and forth and really fill up that hand and set up some really powerful turns. So Forest Machina are looking super duper strong at this. Let's see the other card that they have out here. I'm gonna save this for last because this wasn't out there before. Now is the Rebel Against Fate. Choose one for the play points. Pretty much you play for 4. Now for 4 you can either get a Mystic Artifact or an Ancient Artifact. They both get summoned, or you can randomly add one of the cards, the Mega Duper Super Belphomet cards, to the hand. If Resonance active, you just do both. As you can see here, Yuan's Fury, you get this card, summon a Mystic Artifact and an Ancient Artifact, and then Belphomet's Crackdown is you get one of the cards. So for 4 costs, you can actually get one of the crazy, you know, the Furies, and one of the crazy Furies in your hand. That's pretty cool. That's pretty up there as far as, like, I don't know about tempo, because they all cost pretty high amount. I think the lowest one is like 8. They're all 8. So they're all 8 costs, and it's random, so you don't get to pick a specific one that you would like. So I guess that's okay, but again, I feel like this is just to make up for the fact that you don't want to run the other Belphomet with this archetype, the new Machina Portalcraft. So I don't know, I'm not really heavily excited about it, but it is pretty good. I think it's okay. And last but not least, we're gonna have the Jack Shovel Gravedigger. This is the weirdest I've ever seen them have it. It's a gold Shadowcraft card. So as we can see here, I know I should read it right. So they've revealed both of the legendaries for Haven, 1 for Portal, 1 neutral, and 1 for Forest, right? So there's still a lot to actually be revealed. And this one is Bane. If this follower was summoned with a spell or effect, most likely Reanimate, so I think it's Reanimate support, gain +X and Rush. X equals the number of other ally Machina followers in play. Evolve, summon 4 assembly droids. So I feel like Machina Shadow was very interesting. It's actually one of my favorite ones that when they were doing it. It does suck though, because the crappy part about Machina Shadow is that it had that really cool card that did AoE 3 to all non-Machinas, but if Machina was the common trend, that card wasn't as strong. So now I wonder if they're still gonna run that card. They might not have to. There might be enough support right now in Shadow. Like this card specifically, if you think about it, if you play it from the hand, right? Well, then it won't get that effect, right? It's actually written really weirdly. This is not a fanfare, it seems like. This is not a fanfare. It looks like it's just a natural effect that the card has. Because if this follow was someone with a spell or effect, so there's not a fanfare. So you can't really use it with Shoten. So it's just a little bit different. I think the Shoten and the whole Trough or whatever is not going to work with the Machina. but it does look like they're gonna be able to do a lot of the like minion spamming, and I don't know. I did like Machina Shadow because it had a lot of defensive things, had a lot of healing, I think, if I remember correctly, and that stupid pesky ward with Anea and her little roly-poly was really annoying, but I don't know exactly how good this card. I mean, it is good. It's a Rush Bane, so you can't really ignore that. So I don't know. We got to see the legendaries. The legendaries really tell a lot, in my opinion, of how the decks are going to go, and we really don't have any more information. Like, as we saw, once you see Daria, we say, okay, there's going to be a lot of spell boost support, and with the new Machina support, we might see a resurgence of Machina Runecraft coming back up. You see there's Sinatra Havencraft support, and Belfamint's getting Machina support again. Now it's just, are they going to be better than, you know, the current meta deck right now? Like, is Sword, we've seen nothing from Sword. It's almost as if they don't even know what's going on with Sword, because Evil Sword is so strong. How strong do they want to make it? Do they want to give them another card to replace another one? Are they going to get the Goblin War Pack, you know? I do think that they might run the Gabriel thing, because Gabriel looks ridiculous. Definitely going to see that in a lot of decks that have Storm. Definitely. But let me know what you guys think. Sorry, this video is going to be really quick. As I said, all the other videos will be relatively quicker, but they have to do a big boost of card reveals because the pre-release is on the 25th. That is in 7 days, so in a week. So they got to start pumping out some of these cards. If they do a small reveal tomorrow, then I'll skip that day, and I'll give you guys a gameplay video instead. I do want to keep up with Shadowverse. Just been enjoying the game a lot. I need to do a Legend of Terra video because I just did a lot of crazy little changes, so we're gonna check that out too if you guys are interested to that. Also, obviously, 7 Deadly Sins, we're playing that as well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Just remember that every day of the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I just said that twice. Peace.